Is this thing on? Hey guys, welcome to MommaBetic 2.0, where I'm going to be bringing you some not so live stuff from the YouTube. So that's interesting. Last night, a friend of mine asked me, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? And I said, no. He said, you should get one. And I said, Self? What's up? You love to talk. You should get a YouTube channel. Cool. I'm going to keep this really short in the intros. This is going to be a little bit different than my blog, which I will put down below. It's going to be bringing a couple little different things. It's sort of hard to, you know, keep it going on both ends. So there's going to be some stuff cross-posted from the blog that are going to end up on this video blog or vlog. And then there'll be some exclusives either way. If it's going to be cross-posted, I'll post a link to the blog down below. If not, sit back and enjoy the show. I'm going to be bringing a pretty short and simple review of the newer Contour USB called the Next. Oh, look, it's backwards. Called the Next. I currently use the Contour USB regular. It's my meter. Ready? In the bag. Very cool. I sell them. Check out the link below in my blog. And you can buy one for me. I have tons of them and they're awesome. Just going to do a little review of the original. This is the original Contour USB. Here's my USB. I have this little case on there, which is kind of nifty. But down to the core, it's pretty much the same machine. What's inside is a little bit different. The biggest difference, first of all, is that the Bayer Next uses these Bayer Next test strips, I guess. And they're definitely pretty neat. There's a little bit of a cost difference in between the Bayer Next strips. I have found them a little bit cheaper at Walmart, but my online research says maybe that was a sale because they're a little bit more expensive. They're retailing for $139.99 according to Amazon, but you can pick them up for 30 bucks for a box of 100. Or they were retailing the original strips, which are over here, the Contour strips, for $105.99, selling again for $30 on Amazon, which is pretty cool. You know, definitely good savings. You can also get them through your insurance provider if you have one, and if you get a nice prescription. So, again, pretty much the same thing, this being the original, this being the Contour Next USB. Both of them are going to come with a booklet that you might want to read. Some colorful lancets. Excellent. This wall charger is so handy. I absolutely love it. The Ouchie Pokey Device of Evil, along with the cap, so that you can, this cap right here, so that you can use it on your forearm, which I don't, but you're more than welcome to if that's kind of your thing. Just a quick side note, they recommend that you don't use this if you need your meter to test blood sugar that's really low. So if you don't feel well or it's really high and you're just not feeling it, the finger prick is going to be the best way that you can get an accurate read. That's that. The Contour Next USB meter comes with this happy little bottle, which is control solution. Now, the Contour USB, the older one, does not come with this. My One Touch didn't come with it either, so I'm hoping that this will be a new trend and they'll start giving you these again. That would be awesome. And then, of course, you get, you know, your case, and, you know, it comes with 10 test strips and, you know, basically the same stuff for all of them, although they do give you this annoying card that you can put stickers all over the place to remind you to buy their more expensive, here we go, they're stickers that you put them everywhere, all over the place. They give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, so when you first turn your meter on, which you can do from pressing this power button up here or by sticking a strip in it, It comes with the same screen. Let's see, we'll pop one of these bad boys in there. And we will pop one of these bad boys in here. Now these do use different strips. You cannot interchange them. The cool thing, let me get into that real quick. The cool thing about the Contour Next strips is that they give you kind of a second chance. So if you don't get enough blood on the strip the first time and you don't get an accurate reading, or you get one of those error messages that we all hate, you can go ahead and put a little bit more blood on there and have a second chance to take your blood sugar, which is great. It's a little bit more of a sensitive strip. It can detect sugar even when your blood sugar is low, a little bit better than even Bayer's original Contour strip. So definitely another little upgrade there. Right. We don't need to. Oh, just kidding, just kidding. Okay, so we put a little bit extra on there, a little bit of blood on there. Now we're going to get pretty much the same thing. Anyway, before meal, after meal, no mark, and the new one has a fasting option, which is pretty cool because it is different than, you know, before meal. And then you can mark it as no mark. So we're going to mark these after a meal because I did just eat. There's a little bit of a difference there. Oh, my doctor's going to kill me. We have 197 and 218. I swear to God, I only eat fish. I don't know how this happens. From here, we can set reminders, which is an awesome feature that will go ahead and tell me to check my blood sugar again, which I probably should. Or go back and we have options. Now, down on the original Contour USB, I have notes. I can mark before meal, after meal, time after meal, don't feel right, sick, stress, activity, and then I can go back. This one, I can log my carbs or log my insulin, which is really cool. If I go to log my carbs, now I don't take insulin, but if you do, here you go. I can log my carbs. When did you eat your carbs? Now or other time? Other time pretty much just gives me today, and then I can change it, or yesterday, and then I can put the time in. Definitely a really cool feature that the original Contour USB does not have. I'm kind of a fan of that. It would be really good for... Oh, look at that. How many carbs? Oh, it works on carb choices. Okay. Sure, look at that. 9 carb choices. Done. Do you want to log some insulin? No. And we're done. You can pull these strips out, get them out of there, get them out of there, get them out of there. You can also power the machine on by holding this top button up here, which is your menu button, your go back button, your oops button. It's your multifunction button, as well as your power button. And now from here we can logbook, trends, setup. If we go to trends, I can set my target in Glucofax, which I'll touch on in a couple minutes. Now I can get my 7-day before meals, I can get a 7-day after meal, and my 7-day average results. It'll give me on target, above target, and below target. And I promise you I have none below target. Very cool stuff. Now, the difference that I found between the Next and the original, is kind of not much. It's more accurate. It's a better strip. It is an exclusive strip, and that's something to think about if you're going to decide to switch over and you do have a prescription like I do for your strips. You're going to have to go through your insurance company to have a prescription written for a different one. I know that when I switched from One Touch over to Bayer Contour, I had a little bit of a problem because I wasn't ready to switch meters yet, and my prescription wasn't up, and it was kind of messy. So really make sure you want to do it before you make the choice. The other thing is that these micro lancets, microlets we're calling them here, they're supposed to be silicone coated. Now I haven't used any of them. I use the regular lancets still. They work with both machines, either one. It's the same size port. So I can't really share with you if it's much better. I know that these are tiny, tiny, tiny little lancets though, and they don't hurt at all. I prefer them over the brand that I was using with my One Touch meter though. Something to think about. Now Glucofax. Glucofax is a really cool program that comes on your meter. There's no kind of wacky things to install, no programs to go through, none of that junk. It's right on there. What you do is you pop this off. It took me 20 minutes to put this on and I just took it back off. There we go. take that cap off, you put it in the side of the computer, and you're ready to go. Now, I'm right now on a Microsoft Surface, which is running Windows RT, so I'm having a little bit of a problem getting it plugged into the RT system, but it works great on my other Windows computer, so that's fine. Basically, what it's going to do is it's going to upload all of your sugars. It's going to give you a bigger, more comprehensive menu than what you're going to get on here. You're going to get charts. You can do them by time of day. You can set your limits. You can set what's high. Say what's high for me. For me, you know, I may be 210, and I want to be concerned about it, you know, and I want to try and take an extra pill or, you know, do what I have to do to get that lower. Exercise, drink water, etc. And then I can say, you know, let's say 50 is low. 50 is low for anybody. 75 is low for me, maybe. And I can then say, ooh, you know, hey, I get a piece of candy. And go for it. You can set all of your own parameters through the software that comes through your meter. You only have to set it once. It saves. It's good to go. You can also manage your carbs. You can manage your insulin. You can manage all that stuff through the Glucofax program. You can print out your blood sugars and readings and charts. You can save them as PDF files. I know that's handy for me. My doctor really likes to see my blood sugar readings, and they get sort of annoyed if I just hand them a meter and say, here you go. They much rather prefer paper. Glucofax, it's very easy to use. It's fantastic. You need it. You need this meter, or this meter, or this meter, or both of the meters. I don't know. You need them. They're very awesome. You will love them, I promise. Big screens, backlit, super long battery life, just some really fantastic things. If you don't have a USB meter, I'm going to recommend you get one. You can absolutely find some ways to grab them for free from Bayer. I know they really like when you have the newest technology because then you buy their big, expensive box of strips. Your doctor can also give you a prescription for them if you ask nicely. You can pick them up for under $20 a piece, usually at your local pharmacy, Walmart, Walgreens, Rite Aid, whatever you choose to go to. And there you have it. You are set. Whether you upgrade from the Contour USB to the Contour USB Next is really up to you. It's going to be a matter of your preference in strips. If you want to go ahead and get new strips and do all that. I really like the carb and the insulin logging, but overall I don't think that it's something that I would get rid of my meter and all of my strips to upgrade to. This itself is a great set of meters. You know, the USB is awesome to have. It's really handy. The Glucofax is just awesome. But switching from the original Contour USB to the Contour USB Next is just not something that I really see to be necessary. Like I said, very few differences. That's all I have for you for today. So tune in, let's say sometime later next week, and maybe I can get another video up. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Leave me some comments below. And if you have any kind of new diabetes or mommy thing or some sort of fun thing, or if you just want to rant, let me know. You can also head on over to MommaBetic blog, which is hosted over at WordPress. I'll again down below. And find out what I've been up to over there. You guys have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.